In this episode of Animal Academy, Jeremy comes face to face with the world's most dangerous spider.
Hooves, horns and calves, our vet Jeff pays a house call to a herd of cows.
And we meet Eileen, an extraordinary woman, and her canine friends who have given decades of service.
Welcome to Animal Academy. I'm Jeremy Maguire.
And I'm Sarah Ulmer.
And we're with a couple of Australian cattle dogs, Kiwi, who's 3.5 years old, and her puppy, Lance, who's 3.5 months old.
They're also called blue heelers, the heeler part coming from the fact that they're Australian cattle dogs and used to nip at the heels at the cattle to help move them along. They originated when a dog called a Smithfield was crossed with a dingo. Some other breeds were mixed in to come up with the cattle dog we know today.
Now, first up, we meet one of the world's smallest dolphins and 3 women who are dedicated to helping them.
One of the world's smallest and rarest marine mammals, the Hector's dolphin makes the coastal waters of New Zealand home. 30 years ago, there were 26,000 of them. Now there is little more than 7,000, and if the present rate of decline continues, they will be extinct in under 50 years. A sizable number of these diminutive mammals live in waters around Banks Peninsula. The world expert on these tiny dolphins is Otago University's Dr. Liz Slugham, who has been studying these New Zealand mammals for 25 years.
In the first year of that study, we would find all these dead dolphins all over the place, floating around in the harbour here, on a beach. And the number of these dolphins we found made it clear that, something really bad was happening to that population. And we found out by interviewing fishermen that they were getting caught in gill nets and trawl nets. So we sort of redirected our work toward how many dolphins are caught, how fast they breed, what's their natural survival rate.
For the past 25 summers, Liz has been on the water nearly every day. Today, she is joined by environmental law lecturer Nicola Ween and young conservationist Era Sorrell. The plight of Hector's dolphin prompted 15-year-old high school student Ella to move into action. She joined a walk from Christchurch to Akaroa to raise public awareness of the dolphin's predicament.
It took us 3 days. Yeah, it was quite long, but very, very rewarding.
Liz and Nicola have been united by a common cause.
I'm sitting in my office, minding my own business, and in walks this tall, grey-haired lady and plops herself down on a seat in front of me and says, "Now tell me then, why is it that you can have a protected animal that can still be lawfully caught?"
The Marine Sanctuary offers a sheltered habitat for the dolphins and the opportunity for Liz to study them up close.
Those birds will actually keep following them. They're eating the same sort of thing. So the birds will be a very handy guide for us as to where the dolphins are. So most of the dolphins that we identify are by dorsal fin nicks. So they'll have little nicks or sometimes quite large nicks out of the dorsal fin.
At sea, Liz photographs and logs the location of the dolphin sightings on a small onboard computer. Back on shore, she adds the details into her database.
And this is one of the dolphins we see a lot in Akaroa Harbour with this strange kind of dark cape. And then we go to compare the different photographs taken with other photographs already in the catalogue. So one of the dolphins we saw is actually a breeding female, and we can trace her back over the years and see how often she's had a calf.
Over the 25 years spent studying and lobbying for the dolphins' protection, Liz has seen a lot of positive changes.
In 1987, DOC was created, and they were quite amazed at the number of dolphins being caught. So where the Ministry of Fisheries hadn't been all that interested in the issue, DOC were, and very quickly set about creating the Banks Peninsula Marine Mammal Sanctuary here. And then eventually 2008, Jim Anderton put in place a much more comprehensive package of protection. So now there is protection in almost all of the areas where these dolphins are found. Since the Marine Mammal Sanctuary was created here, there's been an improvement, a large improvement of 5% increase in their survival rates. But sadly it's still not quite enough, so it needs to come up by at least 1 or 2 more percent before the population can grow. I'm hoping that with your group doing that walk and raising awareness about the dolphins, we might get a bit better protection for them.
It's kind of sad because if something doesn't happen soon, in about 20 years, if that, we're not going to see them ever again. It could be one of the last times I ever get to see them.
It's great to see their efforts making a real difference. And if you want to help out the cause, check out their website.
Now, staying with dedicated women, I just love this story. 80-year-old Eileen loves retrievers, and her retrievers love helping others. Yeah, oh, good boy, Lance. Ready? 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 Go on, quick! Come on!
With its warm climate and quiet lifestyle, the sleepy Wellington suburb of Wainuiomata is a great place to keep a dog. For the past 40 years, Eileen Curry has been keeping and breeding golden retrievers. And at 83, she still has 2. Eileen has always loved animals and been witness to many human-animal bonds.
About 26 years ago, I was very involved in the SPCA here in Wainui, and the local council opened up some new flats, which meant that people going to the flats weren't allowed to take dogs. And one lady in particular was really, really upset at parting with her dog. So I said, well, how about I bring my dogs along to see you once a week or so? Will that help? And so everybody thought it was a good idea, so that's what I did.
Her experience with taking her dog on visits led her to start the Canine Friends Pet Therapy organisation in 1990. In those last 20 years, Eileen has visited Hutt Hospital nearly 8,000 times. And with 250 members nationwide, that's a lot of dog therapy time.
Good girl.
Today, Eileen's granddaughter Jane is helping her.
Good girl.
Every Canine Friends Pet Therapy dog wears an official scarf.
Thank you. Hi. See you on the way back, with a bit of luck.
They really love her coming round. Yeah, it's really nice. I think it's a great thing that Eileen and her friends are doing.
Good girl.
Hello, Kerry. How are you?
Eileen knows her dog Kerry enjoys their visits just as much as the patients they see.
Off we go. Good girl. Off you go. Good girl. This is Kerry, yes. You haven't met her before. This is the only hospital in the country that has this.
Yeah, that's good.
Yes, it is good.
Do a good job.
Thank you. Thank you very much. See you next week.
See you next week.
Okay.
Let's go.
As well as the hospital visits, Eileen and her team are regulars at rest homes. The residents of Longview Rest Home look forward to seeing their furry friends every Friday.
Basil's very laid back. He's been a therapy dog since he was a puppy, and he just doesn't miss a beat. He really is fantastic, and he's just such a sweet big softie, really. So, hey, he likes coming to see you guys.
Daisy's a really gentle dog. She's really quiet, and she really seems to know when people need a bit of extra love, and everyone loves her. She's a good size. She easy to sit on laps or have a cuddle.
And there are always plenty of cuddles to go round.
Just love it. Don't you? Oh, you're lovely. Oh, I've never been without a dog.
Oh, good for you.
Never.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, you're beautiful.
I've met wonderful, wonderful people from all walks of life, and I've had a great time too.
After the break, our vet Jeff becomes a bit of a cowboy.